Thank you again.
All right. Shoutouts to Edge. We're all Edgers in the chat. All right, but without further ado, let us continue with the Group E stages. We've got the two players from Japan in the group stage, Flair and Zin. This is going to be really interesting.
Yeah. And like we said earlier, Flair reigning from PPT, one of the best in the world in that game. Taking their skills over here to TEC.
Zin is absolutely a master of score attack. I mean, the bracket took second place in the bracket, you know.
Also incredible with zone battle. And
yeah, incredible with the guideline end of things. We'll just have to see how this goes. There's not much I can say in the air. I think both players have their own merits. Zin, I believe, has more of an edge in the zone. Flair definitely has that guideline experience with PPT. We'll have to see how. I'm just excited to see how this shows up.
Oh yeah. We'll see. We'll see how the Zen can take their zone knowledge. Like definitely very experienced in this game. We've seen them play a lot. And then Flair also very fundamental player.
Anyone who plays TEC knows what a force Zin is.
Yeah.
And we'll have to see how. Let's see how Flair matches up. Both players starting with that 6-3 sprint as usual. Or going the opener game is familiar. Alright, Zin's the one starting with garbage on the board here. He has definitely sending some to Flair here. Flair starts a zone pretty early on with a Tetris T-spin double. Both players in the zone now. It's going to be a contest of efficiency. We'll see who can come out on top. Zin with a 41 attack. Flair with 53. Going to be sending up garbage over to Zin. Zin down stacking here. Keeping that board fairly clean to get that access to the garbage. Flair pretty low on the board here. Setting up some T-spin doubles, as usual.
Zin kind of zoning near the top of the board.
Yeah, kind of seemed like a bit of a emergency response.
Yeah.
Only getting 13 lines though, but there's not much you can do towards the top. Flair probably gonna outdo Zin in this specific zone. T-spin double here, getting up to 19, 56 attack. That's going to be kicking it into phase 3. The garbage is going to be substantially messy here. Zin's going to have to do his best in order to counteract it. But Flair keeping that pressure on doesn't give Zin room to downstack at all.
Look at that efficiency from Flair. Oh my god.
Yeah, nearly 1 APP for that long. Impressive stuff.
Yeah. Flair showing us that she's not going to be messed around with today.
Absolutely not. She's not going to be taking any of it. But we'll have to see what Zin can do. Zin doing a bit of a combo there just to get the stack down. Sending a bit of garbage, but Flair immediately countering it with some efficient plays. Starting the zone pretty early on. Zin following suit. We'll have to see who's more efficient here and who will be able to send garbage to the other. Flair up to 18 lines, Zin up to 15, 16, gets the 17, still has to accept some garbage. We are now in phase 2, the garbage is going to get pretty messy here. Zin finding that down stack, but Flair towards the bottom of her board. Ooh, a bit of a misdrop from Zin's end. Manages to find a bit of a down stack.
Yeah. Still find some T-spins too, keeping up the attack.
Still in the game, cancels out a lot of garbage, but Flair is going to keep that pressure going. Color clear from Zin.
Not to mention that Flair has a pretty significant zone advantage right now. Just got a full charge.
Yeah, half a meter ahead of Zin here. You know, Zin staying outside of the zone, gonna keep that going.
And it looks like Zin's trying to pick up the speed and is going to preemptively zone, knowing that phase 3 just started.
Yeah,
they're trying to get as
phase
much time
3,
in
that
as
garbage
possible.
is going to be extremely messy. Gonna try and take advantage of the zone. Unfortunately, the pressure from Flare is just relentless. That zone was really big. Sends a lot to Zin, who just isn't able to cancel it out with a 3/4 zone.
Yeah. Flare taking another point.
Right. Currently 2-0. Zin has a chance to come back from this, I believe.
I'd say so. Zin's been keeping up.
Yeah, Zin's been able to keep up, but Flare has been putting a little too much pressure on Zin. I think with the right play, though, Zin can come back from this just fine.
For sure.
Zin's definite. Zin starting that zone here, doing a bit of down stacking to get some clean... Get a clean board state. Phase 2 kicks in. Zin still in the middle of the zone. Gets up to 19. Can we see a 20? There's the
That's
20 before attack.
Go.
But yeah, Flare outside of the zone, constantly sending attacks. Gonna still send garbage over to Zin.
It's a big downside.
Zin able to get some garbage on Flare's board though. Continues the down stack. Keeps that T-spin shape intact.
Very smart.
Both players maxed out on zones. Zin definitely higher up here, but we'll have to see. Flare with a perfect clear in the zone.
Oh my gosh.
Oh goodness. Oh,
we could see
I'm
you're
seeing
fishing
perfect
for the
clear
second
board
one.
states here. This is gonna definitely be scary. 19. That's a high.
68 attack out of 19. That is nuts.
Yeah, Zin able to get 57 attack ulti, but you know, that's just not good. That's still not going to be enough. Flare with those perfect clears in the zone. It's going to be a lot for Zin to deal with. We're going to have to see what Zin can do. We're going to have to see what Zin can do here.
Oh, that's a incredible down stack though.
Yeah, good
Bring
down
the
stacking
tides a little
from Zin.
bit.
Keeping that survival. Keeping up that survival. Not going to give in just yet.
Oh, finds the C-spin.
Yeah, finds that C-spin with the garbage. Not going to be able to take that T-spin double, though, because of the pieces. Stacking up. Getting 16 lines in that attack. However, Flare has a pretty clean board in phase 3. Starts the zone. We're going to have to see... We're going to have to see Zin's play here. Uses a Z-spin double to clean up that stack. Huge damage queue incoming.
Oh.
You know, Zin able to find a pretty substantial down stack, enough to get a half zone, cleans up that board really nicely.
Trying to get as many lines as possible.
Does a lot of upstacking in the zone, just doesn't have enough space to keep going. That's unfortunate.
I think he was trying to...
Really good survival from Zin though.
Yeah, for sure. Zin trying to brace for like the incoming onslaught of garbage, but
yeah, it's just
did not get the pieces to...
It's so hard to read when you're being sent a lot of garbage right there. Flare is definitely showing her mettle here in Tetris Effect Connected.
Yeah.
Definitely. But Zin has the experience, so it's definitely we're gonna definitely see a tour de force. There's the zone from both players. Zin already at 15 lines. 18. Could see it.
Oh.
Could see.
Oh. Very close.
Couldn't quite see the ulti or the zone. 64
attack ulti
That's
out
gonna
of...
be a lot of garbage incoming. But you know, Zin able to find a decent down stack, enough to stay in the game, close to the top of the board. That's looking very scary. Managed to find that down stack just nicely though. Gets a T-spin double, playing efficiently despite the circumstances.
For sure.
Yeah, look at that. Already towards the bottom of the board, ready for Flare's continued attacks.
Very, very close to the bottom as well, and that is just a really clean board.
Mm-hmm,
I think even trying to fish for maybe perfect clears, but Gonna go
I
into
don't
the
think has the
zone.
best board state for it right now. Xin, very close to getting another ulti there. 45 attack. That's definitely gonna... Flair's definitely gonna have to act fast, otherwise face an onslaught of garbage, I think.
Oh, but that's another...
The ulti, 68 attack!
Ulti.
Yeah, Xin just didn't send anything there. That definitely gives Flair a bit of an advantage. Look at that garbage queue incoming. Yeah, Xin having to do a quarter zone.
Oh, and the T-spin triple tower from Flair. Oh
Flair
my
is playing
gosh.
really efficiently here.
With a huge down stack to boot.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be it.
And doesn't have the best board state. That is unfortunate. Look at that efficiency. My goodness. Playing more efficient than Zin's speed. It is terrifying. Wait. Zin with the 7-2, Flair with the 6-3. Both players doing some pretty clean freestyle stacking.
Zin getting pushed up to the top of the board.
Yeah. Doesn't quite have... But, you know, it is still phase 1. That is some pretty clean garbage. So, you know, Zin can still play pretty clean, pretty efficiently here. Yeah, opting to upstack a little bit. Try to keep Tetris's T-spins going. 45 attack in 17 lines. Flair towards the top. 62 and 18.
Oh
that is
my
some
gosh.
staggering efficiency from Flair.
Consistently getting these 60 attack zones, even without getting the high zone line.
60 attack is like ulti curb levels.
Getting
that in a Perfectress is just... It is just staggering efficiency. That is terrifying.
Oh, Zin immediately going for another full zone.
Yeah, phase 3 here. It's not going to be as much time as phase 1 or 2. They're harder to get to. It's like phase 3 is just a true test to see if you can survive.
Yeah.
But here at Square 1, survival isn't enough. We're going to have to see what Zin can do. What was that spike? Oh my goodness. Speed is comparable. The efficiency from Flair, though, that is still staggering.
An incredible display so far.
All right, both players back at again with the 6-3 sprint. Foregoing the opener game. Flair with a huge SZJ misdrop. Oh, that is close to the top. That is going to... Zin has to take advantage of this now. Flair recovers quickly, though. That was an impressive recovery from that misdrop.
And then immediately going into
and
the C-spin
from Flair starts off the zone with that. That's going to be some good efficiency. That's going to be staggering attack. We're going to have to see if Zin can take care of this and finish it before Flair can get a chance to continue. Up to 15 lines, up to 17, gets the T-spin out 19, finishes it off with 46 attacks, sends a spike over to Flair, kicks it into phase 2. The garbage is going to get slightly messier here.
Yep.
Let's see that. We're going to have to see that down stack. Flair is gaming right here. Quick zone there, 14 attack from Zin. But, you know, Flair's about to start another zone here. Doing that quick 6-3 up stack. We'll have to see what Zin is cooking here. That eyepiece misdrop, potentially. Uses a T-spin to tidy it up.
Spiked my heart right there a little bit.
Like, yeah, that definitely made my heart skip a beat. Close to the top there. 18 lines, 30 attack. That's a huge spike toward the top of the board. Yeah, Zin is not going to be able to recover from that. Flair
just consistently just fluxing that efficiency in and out of the zone, bringing it to 6-0 so far.
It is terrifying. Match point for Flair. Let's see if Zin can take it away. Yeah, there we go. Zin with a
Very
nice
fast first zone from
T-spin
Flare.
setup, yeah. Flare immediately going in for the zone.
In that STSD.
Yeah. T-spin double. Yeah, stacking it up to 17, 18, gets the Perfectress 56 attack
56
on
out of
that.
18.
Yeah, that is some really good efficiency. 43 and 17 from Zin. Just keeping that pressure up. Every time Zin clears lines, Flare just adds twice as many to down stack. It is relentless. It is an uphill battle here for Zin.
Oh, that
T-spin double there.
Geez.
Ooh, has to zone here to try and get that. Try and clear some more lines and not deal with the garbage incoming. Only 7 lines though in 15 attack.
Going right into phase 3, this Flare.
Yeah. Phase 3, the down stack is going to be just
too much.
That's just going to be too much for Zin. Flare taking another sweep starting off this group stage.
Just showing off with that just incredible T-spin vision,
Oh my God.
back-to-backs, and the down
Yeah,
stacks
that
as well.
Yeah, that is some crazy down stacking from Flare. Zin keeping up that survival, it's just too much. Flare is sending so much attack. It is way more than Zin can bite off, you know? It's
brutal.
Yeah, it's brutal. That just goes to show how stacked Flare is and how stacked the rest of the group is going to be. Whew.
That's incredible. So
Indeed.
you can look forward to everyone in this group here. It's like,
yeah.
Everyone's got something to show.
Yeah, Flare's not going to give it up quite yet. Our next match is going to be against Yoshimi.